What makes Pierce County unique is we have such rich relationships. As the WDC, we are leading these efforts and we're facilitating and we're allowing conversations to happen and connection to happen. But we have created a space in a blueprint that we're sharing with other WDCs throughout the state of Washington. How do we make these pivotal shifts we need to make in this COVID moment? And how do we continue to make iterative changes so that we're effective?
We carry out the vision of the Workforce Development Council, but I also think we strive to offer like a consistent and effective experience for our stakeholders, which are our employers, and then in turn that cultivates economic prosperity for everyone in Pierce County.
We really need to be looking at all of the potential barriers that exist. Right now, families are just working to get by, and there's so many obstacles due to the pandemic that people are experiencing. From everything from lack of childcare to food insecurity, homelessness. Our challenge as a WDC is to really look at that and really implement strategies to reduce those barriers.
Workforce development councils have done a great job of sort of being holistic, because we're about workforce development, but we recognize that if you don't have housing and if you don't have food and other types of things, that it's very hard for you to be, and if you're not healthy, it's very hard for you to be a really productive and great steward of work. So we want to make sure those things are also taken care of in partnership with our system.
A couple of innovative things that we're working on now is we found an employer who has over 100 healthcare career opportunities for individuals and really struggling to find the workforce to fill those. And we're going to be working with our partners to prepare a career boost around the healthcare industry and a hiring event to help that employer find their talent. We're really excited about it. They're livable wage jobs with upward mobility and a pipeline of future career forward, so we're really happy about that.
This work is extremely important. We've addressed a lot in our country around the needs of our underserved, underrepresented communities, our Black and brown communities, and minority communities. It's important for us to make sure that we are able to bring equity and access to the under and underserved. And how do we employ them? How do we get employers to see their talent? How do we create access and opportunities so that those communities have the same opportunities?
Moving forward, especially after what we've experienced in 2020, I look at the opportunities to collaborate more across the state and becoming closer to a lot of other WDCs so we can actually start building impactful wills instead of recreating the will. I always want to make sure what every one of the other WDCs are doing, so that way, I can ask for assistance or ask to be a part of it. And whatever we can build together as WDCs to be able to support the communities that we're supposed to be serving, whether it's urban, suburban, city, it shouldn't matter if we're all working together. We should all have the answers to be able to spread out throughout Washington State.
We make sure that the community-based organizations and agencies who are here in Pierce County know that we are the partner that they want to seek when they really want to talk about strategic workforce development initiatives, and that we have the ability to be able to work with them, synthesize, and really see how our funding can fit with their efforts and partner from there. I think that it's critically important that everyone understands that our role is truly about partnership and relationship.
Workforce development is obviously going to be critical to recovery, and it is central to recovery, and it does not exist in a silo. And so we have to be thinking about things like childcare. We can create all the jobs and bridge all the gaps we want, and if parents can't work because they're at home taking care of children, that's a systems barrier to workforce development. And so I would say that as we look forward into recovery, we have an opportunity and a responsibility to think outside of our silos.